my response to SOMIZI, Mhlongo, and MOHALE. I think the first thing I'd like to say is I love MOHALE's dress sense. I love his style. I love his cleanliness, as other people would call it, sense of dressing, sense of style. I think what he got, man. I think it yazishaya, you know? And SOMIZI has been, actually SOMIZI was on the video of Remember When It Rained. I don't think a lot of 2000s understand a lot of difficult years SOMIZI has had to go through. SOMIZI grew up in this industry. SOMIZI comes from the days of Sarafina. So SOMIZI's father is legendary. SOMIZI's mother is legendary. SOMIZI is royalty when it comes to South African entertainment. Whether you're talking presenting, television, performing, reality shows, SOMIZI has done it all. There isn't anything SOMIZI has not done in this industry. SOMIZI is he's the god of the South African entertainment industry, and he's not going anywhere. If there's anything I admire him for is his tenacity, his relentlessness, his strength, his ability to reinvent himself over and over and over and over and over again in this industry. As I did say that SOMIZI was on Sarafina from back in the day. Freedom is coming tomorrow. He was there. He's still here even now, and he's not going anywhere. But there was just a number of years where he went through a lot. He got bullied a lot. He got hated on a lot. SOMIZI is the reason, let me say one of the biggest reasons why in the country people had to eventually understand and accept other people for who they are, you know, for their preferences, sexual preferences. And it's always been bold about it. It's always been open about it. SOMIZI is a loving human being. SOMIZI is a funny human being. He's witty. He's SOMIZI alakhisa, guys. But if there's one thing that I've learned from SOMIZI is his strength through the trials and tribulations he's had to go through in this entertainment industry. This entertainment industry can chew you and spit you to the dogs. This entertainment industry can destroy you. It can isolate you into a point of no return if you're not strong. The tabloids have been chewing SOMIZI for many, many years. Rona, guys, we come from the days of Boshwash. We go check him out on the video of Remember When It Rained. He was there since back then. And I've done a lot of projects with SOMIZI where SOMIZI would organize me dances, organize me choreography on my music videos. I've done a lot of work with SOMIZI, and such an incredible soul. And I can't believe that it's 2023 going into 2024 and SOMIZI is as relevant as he was 20 years ago, 30 years ago when we were kids, when we were first seeing him on TV for the first time. Guys, SOMIZI comes from the family of Umampinga, one of the greatest South African actresses of all time. A humble mother, an incredible loving human being, and an amazingly talented mother, a mother of us all in this industry. I don't even want to talk about SOMIZI's late father, Ndaba Mhlongo, who PHHA. Some of you guys who are 35 and older or 40 years and older, you know what I'm talking about. That was SOMIZI's father, legendary South African actor, legendary South African comedian. So, I mean, if you are coming from such parents, like you don't have a choice but to succeed in this industry and stay for as long as you want. SOMIZI taught people style. SOMIZI is the poster child for glam in South Africa. SOMIZI taught me to not care about what people have to say. Abantu bazotini syndrome. SOMIZI taught me to be myself. SOMIZI taught me to, since back in the day, umuntu asathanda impahla azikapa strong. SOMIZI told me to be bold about it and to not be apologetic about it. And just for me to see him still thriving in this industry after all the difficult years he's had to go through, being destroyed by tabloids, going through a lot of, they'd call it name tarnishing or attack from the so-called shwashwis, the media of this country, the newspapers. Guys, us, we've been in this thing way before Twitter, way before Instagram, before TikTok, before all these social media apps. We were dragged from back in the day. Like, we've got such a thick skin, like there's nothing you can do to us. So we come from that generation. So SOMIZI was dragged week in, week out, week in, week out. I remember SOMIZI going through a lot in his personal life, and I wouldn't know what he would be going through sometimes. I'd just be reading the papers, and just how they would write about SOMIZI, as if like they're wishing him dead. There was a point where every article they would write about SOMIZI was as if they were prophesying his death. It was so harsh, it was so hurting, it was so heartbreaking. But to see SOMIZI still stand till today as a success that he is, I just had to do this video and, you know, give my brother the respect that he deserves. I'm very proud of you, SOMIZI, for being the person that you are, the person that you've been to many people. I'm proud of how assertive you are, how much you believe in yourself, how much you love South Africans, and how much you just keep on lifting the bar higher and higher for the next generations when they come to go take it even way higher. You are literally, you're never gonna be forgotten in South African entertainment industry. You've done it all, from Ma'am Gigi or Madam Gigi to singing, to acting. Guys, SOMIZI was 100% actor when he was young. He was like Hollywood top-notch type of an actor. I'm not even just talking about Sarafina alone. Like a lot of local dramas that SOMIZI did. So I just wanted to pay tribute to my brother and just tell you that some of us are watching and we are inspired. We watch you in awe as you keep reinventing yourself, as you keep succeeding in this business that can be really difficult. This business, a lot of people end up getting into drugs. People end up getting depressed. People end up getting into that dark hole and they never come back. You've always come back from everything you've ever gone through. And if anybody hasn't told you in a while, I just wanted to do this video to celebrate you, my brother, and just tell you that people that came up with you in this industry, you know, we are inspired by your strength. We are inspired by who you are, who you've always been. And I can't wait to keep on seeing what you're going to become as times unfold. So I just wanted to pay tribute to you, my brother, and celebrate you, and just say ukuthi uyikhokho, uyinja, ngiyakuncanywa, inspiration, and blind. Continue being blind, continue doing your thing, and continue entertaining South Africans. We love you, and that's all I had to say. Tribute to SOMIZI. Danko.